Welcome to Ask the Lawyer International Edition with attorney Brian Figueroa of the law firm Figueroa and Associates in New York. We hope you enjoy the show, which features immigration visitors visa, starting and doing business in New York, entertainment and business visas, religious visas, and much more. Whether you are outside the U.S. or have family in New York, the number to call, share, and keep is 855-768-8845. That's 855-768-8845. Please schedule a consultation with us at www.askthelawyer.us. That's www.askthelawyer.us. This is Ask the Lawyer International Edition. You have questions? We've got the answers.
Welcome to Ask the Lawyer, your premier Jamaican radio show dedicated to unraveling the complexities of the U.S. immigration system. Hosted by me, Ashley Dawkins, a proud Jamaican national, alongside esteemed New York-based immigration attorney Brian Figueroa, who brings over a quarter century of specialized experience. Together, we explore the benevolent aspects of America's immigration laws. Tune in to Ask the Lawyer for insightful guidance through the intricate world of immigration.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with I almost said Dr. Brian Figueroa, I never know. Mr. Brian Figueroa, Esquire, all the way from the United States. And like I always say, we're here because we care, because he's talking to us about immigration to the United States. And lots of persons will have so many concerns, issues, things that would have been going on, and they have no idea of what to do, and they need correct information. Well, this is the person you need to speak with, because he gives you all the information that is needed. He's passionate about helping people, and this can take you from where you were to where you want to be. So it's Mr. Brian Figueroa and Associates in New York. So a lot of persons in Trinidad ask questions when they apply for visas, why they don't get back their money. They apply 3-4 times. They just like, the people come here to take our money. So recently a guy posted a video. He was really upset. He was like, okay, well, I get refused once thing, but I have nothing that I needed. So they're like, so what does the immigration look for you to get a visa?
Right, so for those people who obviously what they're trying to get is the B1, B2 visitors visa, is for vacation or for business. The U.S. consulate, the U.S. government is concerned as to, what is the intent of this person? Do they want this visa to come to the U.S. and stay here? Do they really have a business transaction, a vacation plan, as part of the itinerary that will show they will come from for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, but obviously not for too long a time. Although they may give you 3 months, 6 months when you enter the U.S., what is your vacation plan? So if you're going to Disney World, whether it be in Florida or California, what is the itinerary? Are you coming to New York City? Why? What's the vacation plan? Where are you going to stay? And they want to see, obviously, that you have sufficient income to pay for that vacation whilst in the U.S. You're not supposed to work in the U.S. They look at your family relationships. Are you married, but it's just you and your young child going on that vacation, as opposed to the whole family, unless they go into Disney World or other events like that. So your savings, how much money do you have in your bank account? 5, 10, 20,000 US equivalent in TT dollars. How long have you been at your job? So submitting as much evidence as possible that will show, even though they may not ask for it, your financial stability is important. And obviously, if you were going places like Disney World or any theme park in New Jersey, you'll show obviously tickets and this is the East India, this is what you're going to be getting, those tickets there and everything for that particular vacation. Or working with a travel agency in TT that will obviously be promoting those vacation events, obviously will be very helpful. And those travel agencies, some of them will actually give further advice in that application process. Now, if he is a businessman, that's another issue. So we are involved with the law office, different business deals that we are involved in Tobago, in Trinidad, and through our Chamber of Commerce, through the businesses that we do at Figueroa Associates as it relates to law with business, we will obviously do a supporting letter from the Chamber as to, okay, this gentleman, they might be here for investment purposes. We want to have meetings to discuss various business ventures. And their plan is to return to their home country, TNT or whichever, and they will show obviously any type of business certifications or assets that they may hold in TNT relevant to that particular business transaction. Obviously, people who want to come here and stay, they have a different intent. So, but you and the people who are frustrated because they apply over and over and they lose their money, it's because one, they're not prepared, but two, more importantly, they may not qualify. Do they have the income? Are they a flight risk? Because obviously, a lot of people look at the US as the land of honey and they want some of that honey. Nothing wrong with that, but America doesn't want to share its honey. And during a presidential year, or if President Trump was to become president, his position on immigration issues is very anti-immigrant. Mm-hmm. People at the border trying to come in for political asylum from various countries, including Venezuela, and Trinidad has a lot of Venezuelans there. People arriving at the border from Africa and other countries, Haiti, they want to get in, i.e. to file for political asylum. So that has created a huge crisis in New York City where, if you listen to the mayor, he's saying that it's costing the city over $1 billion or more to accommodate those immigrants that are coming to the U.S. and they're shipping them from, putting them in trucks or cars, whatever, in Texas, and they're sending them down to New York City for obviously political reasons. Immigration is what obviously has made America grow. And most of the immigrants will be integrated into the U.S. citizens, those coming for political asylum, because there's a lot of jobs available. Many states actually have absorbed those people, including New York City, eventually. But the time between being here through political asylum and getting the work permit and other work documents that you qualify for before you have your hearing as to whether or not your political asylum application is a legit one, that time period could be a long time. So the whole issue here in the US is obviously the processing times. How long does it take to process these people? So having bearing this in mind, the consulates throughout the Caribbean, Africa, Latin America will scrutinize applications more so. They want to dot their I's, cross their T's, and make sure that the people who are applying for these, programs really want to leave. Now, how is the TNT economy doing? Is there high unemployment rates there? So if you have high unemployment rates in Trinidad and Tobago, then they will scrutinize it even more. Because if there's a high unemployment rate in TNT or Jamaica, wherever in the Caribbean they may be coming from, they're looking at the economic conditions in their country. They're thinking, okay, well, what's the unemployment rate now there? That's an important thing to know. So that also brings more scrutiny. Also, some people who might be coming as visitors, we have some of those entertainers, they try to come on the visitor's visa, but they want to come and perform here in the US. Obviously, that's not the correct visa they need. They need a P visa for people, for entertainers. So the choice of visa that you're going to apply for also is important. Most times, obviously, people who are millionaires in the Caribbean, they don't have problems getting these visitors visa, but programs like the EB-5 program, where you might invest $500,000 or $1 million US dollars in a US business through a regional center, that investor could get a green card for the spouse, the investor, and all their children under 21. So there are many different visa categories people could look at that might be, a more honest visa application than the one they're applying for.
This has been an excerpt. To listen to the full interview, go to www.youtube.com/@InceptionFMRadio.
Do you have a legal issue, question, or concern? Turn to Ask the Lawyer. You have questions? We've got answers. For a consultation or to refer a client, visit www.askthelawyer.us. Again, www.askthelawyer.us. You can also register for our paralegal program, get legal news, business consults, or other information on educational issues. Yes, ask the lawyer. You have questions? We've got answers. For a consultation or to refer a client, visit www.askthelawyer.us. Again, www.askthelawyer.us.
The United States is consistently ranked among the best internationally for its competitiveness. Are you planning to start a new business or branch of your business in New York? Attend our Chamber Coalition's 5-week webinar series, Small Business Sense Bootcamp. We provide education and business preparation for small business owners and startups. Learn the basics of business planning, how to finance your business, business credit, marketing, and social media strategies, small business solutions, legal, tax, accounting, banking, and insurance, and how to do business within New York City, New York State, and corporations. Register at startupsbootcamp.eventbrite.com.
Love is in the air. Do you know that a prenup or an irrevocable trust can say, "I love you" in a way flowers and chocolates never could? Ask the lawyer. Let the law firm of Fig, Arrow and Associates show you how. Don't hesitate. Call 855-768-8845 or visit www.askthelawyer.us to schedule an appointment today.
Divorce, separation, support, custody. The common factor? They keep you up at night. Sleep well knowing that you have the law firm of Figaro and Associates on your side through this difficult time. Don't divorce your money. Don't divorce your children. Divorce your spouse. Whether it's a contested or uncontested divorce, the law firm of Figaro and Associates will guide you through every step of the process. From child custody to property and debt concerns, the law firm of Figaro and Associates has the experience and expertise in handling cases involving significant assets and complicated issues. A divorce can be one of the most unpleasant experiences a person ever has to go through. Don't do it alone. Stop the sleepless nights and call the law firm of Figaro and Associates, 855-768-8845. That's 855-768-8845, or visit 311divorce.com. That's 311divorce.com. At the law firm of Figaro and Associates, a divorce is not the end, it's a new beginning.
Our weekly immigration news roundup is brought to you by the law firm of Figaro and Associates. For a consultation on any immigration or legal matter, please call 855-768-8845. That's 855-768-8845. For full stories and more immigration news, visit www.theimmigrantsjournal.com. That's www.theimmigrantsjournal.com.
Hello, my name is Mary Campbell, legal assistant at the law firm of Figueroa and Associates, and your presenter with this week's immigration news. We begin with Congress expands warrantless surveillance of immigrants traveling to the U.S. On April 19, 40 minutes after the ostensible deadline to reauthorize Section 702 of the Foreign Intelligence Surveillance Act, FISA, Congress passed H.R. 7888. The Reforming Intelligence and Securing America Act, RISAA. President Biden quickly signed it into law hours later. RISAA reauthorizes Section 702 for 2 years, provides modest reforms, and includes several controversial changes to the federal government's spy powers. Tucked away in the bill is a new provision that vastly expands the federal government's warrantless surveillance authority at the expense of non-citizens seeking permission to enter the United States, including millions of people seeking visas or simply traveling to the U.S. each year. Trump's defining vision for second term: deploying American troops in American communities to round up and purge immigrants. In a new cover story interview in Time, Donald Trump outlines a chilling view of his potential second term, including new details on his plans to rely on the military and law enforcement to conduct a mass purge and roundup of immigrants throughout America, according to Vanessa Cardenas, executive director of America's Voice. What does it say about Donald Trump and his vision for our nation that the central animating feature of his second term seems to be deploying American troops in American communities to conduct the mass purge and roundup of immigrants? This promised great purge of immigrants would not only be devastating for immigrant communities, but would inflict massive damage on all American communities, the economy, and the very idea of our nation as a beacon of freedom and opportunity for people around the world. He has repeatedly promised to become a dictator on day one to achieve this radical vision. DACA recipients will now be eligible for federal health care coverage under new Biden rule. More than 100,000 young immigrants protected by the Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals program will soon become eligible to receive federal health care coverage for the first time since DACA was implemented over a decade ago. The Biden administration will announce a new federal rule on May 3 allowing DACA recipients to enroll in a qualified health plan through the Affordable Care Act insurance marketplace or become eligible for coverage through a basic health program. An estimated 580,000 young adults who lack legal immigration status and have lived in the U.S. since they were children are currently working or studying without fear of deportation under DACA. An overwhelming majority of DACA recipients were born in Mexico and other Latin American countries. Meanwhile, in New York, DHS transfers migrant families out of shelters with 24 to 48-hour notice. New York City has abruptly started transferring migrant families with children staying in some Department of Homeless Services family shelters, giving them short notice that they must quickly pack up and leave their current homes. The news of the transfer spread quickly at one family shelter on the border of Park Slope and Gowanus this week. According to interviews with several migrant families, the shelter staff told them on Tuesday that in about 24 to 48 hours, they would need to gather their year's worth of belongings and leave the shelter. Multiple migrant families living there said they were told they were being transferred the very next day and felt pushed to sign paperwork agreeing to the transfer. In other news, USCIS announces final rule for teen non-immigrant status. On Monday, April 19, USCIS announced a final rule amending the regulations on the requirements and procedures for victims of human trafficking seeking teen non-immigrant status. This rule is effective on August 28, 2024, and applies to benefit requests that are pending or filed on or after that date. The final rule reflects a victim-centered approach, clarifies the requirements, and introduces provisions to reduce potential barriers to victims. These clarifications will enable USCIS officers to adjudicate more efficiently and effectively. The final rule also improves the program's integrity by clarifying the reporting and evidence requirements for victims of trafficking, which will better help law enforcement act on reports of trafficking. Alabama looks to revive the kind of extreme anti-immigrant policies that left crops rotting in the fields. The Alabama legislature is advancing Texas-style legislation that threatens communities by empowering local law enforcement to arrest and detain anyone they suspect to be an undocumented immigrant. Civil rights advocates in the state have called HB 376 inhumane and unnecessary, and warned that it's putting Alabama communities at greater risk of racial profiling. You'd think Alabama lawmakers would already know the consequences of anti-immigrant legislation. It's already played out there following the passage of extreme legislation back in 2011. Just look at some of the headlines from the time. Alabama immigration. Crops rot as workers vanish to avoid crackdown. The Guardian reported. Alabama farmers losing immigrant labor, see produce rotting in the fields, the Huntsville Times reported. Dumb Alabama immigration law working so well its crops are rotting. Wonkette more colorfully said. Truly ugly stuff. Fearing arrest and separation, many of the state's immigrant workers fled in droves. Others protested, marching in the streets. Foreign farm worker protection rule could frustrate hiring. A new U.S. Department of Labor regulation boosting labor protections for H-2A visa workers has industry experts worried that it could frustrate a common practice of sharing employees within the agricultural industry and pose hiring challenges for farmers and ranchers. Chicago wants help probing migrant moving bus companies. Chicago is asking for an Illinois state court's help to enforce subpoenas the city says it issued to learn more about illegal migrant transportation services several bus companies have provided for the state of Texas, saying the companies have ignored its information requests. Finally, half of Americans support mass deportations, the Harris poll. Half of all Americans say they favor the mass deportation of people who are illegally in the U.S., a new poll shows. 2/3 say illegal immigration is a real crisis, not just a political hot button. The Harris poll, commissioned by Axios Vibes, shows that an overwhelming percentage of Republicans, 68%, believe that mass deportations should be on the table. 42% of Democrats and 46% of independents agree. Broken down by race, 56% of whites would support mass deportations, while 45% of Latinos and 40% of blacks agree. Thank you.
Our weekly immigration news roundup is brought to you by the law firm of Figueroa and Associates. For consultation on any immigration or legal matter, please call 855-768-8845. That's 855-768-8845. For full stories and more immigration news, visit www.theimmigrantsjournal.com. That's www.theimmigrantsjournal.com.
Study reveals women leave partners who can't perform in bed. In the intricate dance of romantic relationships, sexual compatibility often holds a significant sway. A recent study has delved into this area, shedding light on an intriguing aspect of intimate partnerships. The research suggests that women are more inclined to leave partners who struggle with erectile dysfunction, highlighting the pivotal role of sexual satisfaction in relationship dynamics. Published in the Journal of Sexual Medicine, the study surveyed over 2,000 heterosexual women aged between 18 and 50. The participants were asked about their experiences and attitudes regarding erectile dysfunction, ED, in their male partners. The findings unveiled a compelling correlation between ED and relationship longevity, indicating that women are more likely to end relationships where their partners face difficulties in achieving or maintaining an erection. The implications of these findings reverberate through the complex tapestry of romantic relationships. While the study does not delve into the precise reasons behind this trend, several factors may contribute to women's decisions to leave partners grappling with ED. First and foremost, sexual intimacy plays a crucial role in fostering emotional connection and relationship satisfaction. When one partner experiences challenges in fulfilling this aspect of the relationship, it can lead to feelings of frustration, inadequacy, and dissatisfaction for both parties. Over time, unresolved sexual issues can erode the foundation of trust and intimacy upon which healthy relationships thrive. Moreover, societal perceptions and cultural norms surrounding masculinity and sexual performance may exacerbate the pressure felt by men dealing with ED. The stigma associated with ED can create a barrier to seeking help and support, further complicating the situation for both partners. In such instances, open communication and mutual understanding are imperative for navigating the challenges posed by sexual dysfunction. It's essential to recognize that ED is a medical condition that can arise due to various factors, including physiological, psychological, and lifestyle-related aspects. Seeking professional help from healthcare providers, such as urologists or sex therapists, can offer avenues for diagnosis, treatment, and support. Additionally, couples therapy can provide a safe space for partners to address underlying issues, improve communication, and explore alternative forms of intimacy. Despite the prevalence of ED and its impact on relationships, discussions surrounding sexual health and dysfunction remain primarily taboo in many societies. Breaking down these barriers and fostering open dialogue is essential for dispelling myths, reducing stigma, and promoting understanding and empathy. The study's findings suggest that sexual compatibility is a vital component of romantic relationships. However, it's crucial to approach the topic with sensitivity, compassion, and a willingness to address challenges collaboratively. By fostering an environment of trust, empathy, and mutual support, couples can navigate the complexities of sexual dysfunction and emerge stronger together. Ultimately, the journey towards resolving issues related to sexual dysfunction requires patience, understanding, and a shared commitment to nurturing the bond between partners. As we strive to cultivate healthier and more fulfilling relationships, let us embrace openness, empathy, and a willingness to confront difficult conversations with courage and compassion. Diamonds are forever. Marriages are not. If you can't move past ED in your marriage and are thinking of a divorce or separation, consult with the compassionate and experienced team at the law firm of Figueroa and Associates. Call 855-768-8845 or visit www.askthelawyer.us.
Divorce, separation, support, custody. The common factor? They keep you up at night. Sleep well knowing that you have the law firm of Figueroa and Associates on your side through this difficult time. Don't divorce your money. Don't divorce your children. Divorce your spouse. Whether it's a contested or uncontested divorce, the law firm of Figueroa and Associates will guide you through every step of the process. From child custody to property and debt concerns, the law firm of Figueroa and Associates has the experience and expertise in handling cases involving significant assets and complicated issues. A divorce can be one of the most unpleasant experiences a person ever has to go through. Don't do it alone. Stop the sleepless nights and call the law firm of Figueroa and Associates, 855-768-8845. That's 855-768-8845, or visit 311divorce.com. That's 311divorce.com. At the law firm of Figueroa and Associates, a divorce is not the end, it's a new beginning.
Are you interested in investing in real property, a home, or investment property in New York or other states? Then Equity Smart Realty Inc. can work with you. From potential returns to portfolio diversification, buying international property comes with its perks, but it's also a complex process, and there are tax matters to consider. Equity Smart Realty Inc. can help you purchase real estate in New York. We have the knowledge you need to simplify the process. Ready to discuss your options? Schedule a consultation on this matter, or start a business, or a branch of your business at www.askthelawyer.us. That's www.askthelawyer.us, or call 855-768-8845. Again, 855-768-8845.
Do you have a legal issue, question, or concern? Turn to Ask the Lawyer. You have questions? We've got answers. For a consultation or to refer a client, visit www.askthelawyer.us. Again, www.askthelawyer.us. You can also register for our paralegal program, get legal news, business consults, or other information on educational issues. Yes, ask the lawyer. You have questions, we've got answers. For a consultation or to refer a client, visit www.askthelawyer.us. Again, www.askthelawyer.us.
How to get a green card, family sponsorship. Why getting legal help is important. For many immigrants to the United States, obtaining a green card through family sponsorship is a pathway to stability, security, and the realization of dreams. Family-based immigration allows U.S. citizens and lawful permanent residents, LPRs, to sponsor certain relatives for permanent residency, granting them the coveted green card. However, navigating the complex immigration system can be daunting, so seeking legal assistance is crucial for a successful application process. Family sponsorship serves as a cornerstone of the U.S. immigration system, reflecting the nation's commitment to family reunification. U.S. citizens and LPRs can sponsor their immediate relatives or other eligible family members for a green card. Immediate relatives include spouses, unmarried children under 21, and parents, if the sponsor is over 21. Other eligible relatives fall under preference categories, including unmarried adult children, married children, and siblings of U.S. citizens. While the process may seem straightforward, numerous legal intricacies and requirements exist. Working with an immigration attorney can help applicants navigate these complexities and increase their chances of success. Attorneys experienced in immigration law possess the expertise to guide applicants through each process step, ensuring that all forms are filled out correctly, necessary documentation is provided, and deadlines are met. One significant advantage of legal assistance is navigating potential challenges and addressing any issues that may arise during the application process. Immigration laws and regulations are subject to change, and navigating these changes can be difficult for individuals unfamiliar with the legal landscape. An immigration attorney stays abreast of these developments and can adapt strategies accordingly to maximize the likelihood of a successful outcome. Additionally, legal representation can be particularly valuable when dealing with potential complications such as criminal history, previous immigration violations, or complex family relationships. An attorney can assess the specific circumstances of each case, identify potential obstacles, and develop strategies to overcome them. This proactive approach can help prevent delays or denials and streamline the application process. Furthermore, seeking legal assistance can provide applicants with peace of mind, knowing that their case is in capable hands. The immigration journey can be emotionally taxing, with applicants often experiencing anxiety and uncertainty about their future. A knowledgeable attorney advocating on their behalf can alleviate some of this stress and instill confidence in the process. Moreover, legal representation can expedite the application process, saving applicants time and frustration. Immigration attorneys understand the system's nuances and can help applicants compile a comprehensive and persuasive application package. By ensuring that all necessary documents are submitted correctly the first time, attorneys can help avoid unnecessary delays and expedite the application's processing. In conclusion, obtaining a green card through family sponsorship is a significant milestone for many immigrants to the United States. While the process can be complex and challenging, seeking legal assistance can significantly increase the chances of success. Experienced immigration attorneys possess the knowledge, skills, and resources to guide applicants through each process step, navigate potential obstacles, and advocate on their behalf. By partnering with a trusted legal professional, applicants can embark on their immigration journey with confidence, knowing that they have a dedicated advocate supporting them every step of the way. Are you interested in family migration to America? Let the experienced and knowledgeable international law firm of Fitzgerald & Associates handle your immigration matter. Immigration law is complex and dynamic. The lawyer you hire does make a difference. To schedule an appointment, call 855-768-8845,
www.askthelawyer.us.
The United States is consistently ranked among the best internationally for its competitiveness. Are you planning to start a new business or branch of your business in New York? Attend our Chamber Coalition's 5-week webinar series, Small Business Sense Bootcamp. We provide education and business preparation for small business owners and startups. Learn the basics of business planning, how to finance your business, business credit, marketing, and social media strategies, small business solutions, legal, tax, accounting, banking, and insurance, and how to do business within New York City, New York State, and corporations. Register at startupsbootcamp.eventbrite.com.
Divorce, separation, support, custody. The common factor? They keep you up at night. Sleep well knowing that you have the law firm of Figaro and Associates on your side through this difficult time. Don't divorce your money. Don't divorce your children. Divorce your spouse. Whether it's a contested or uncontested divorce, the law firm of Figaro and Associates will guide you through every step of the process. From child custody to property and debt concerns, the law firm of Figaro and Associates has the experience and expertise in handling cases involving significant assets and complicated issues. A divorce can be one of the most unpleasant experiences a person ever has to go through. Don't do it alone. Stop the sleepless nights and call the law firm of Figaro and Associates, 855-768-8845. That's 855-768-8845, or visit 311divorce.com. That's 311divorce.com. At the law firm of Figaro and Associates, a divorce is not the end, it's a new beginning.
Are you interested in investing in real property, a home, or investment property in New York or other states? Then Equity Smart Realty Inc. can work with you. From potential returns to portfolio diversification, buying international property comes with its perks, but it's also a complex process, and there are tax matters to consider. Equity Smart Realty Inc. can help you purchase real estate in New York. We have the knowledge you need to simplify the process. Ready to discuss your options? Schedule a consultation on this matter, or start a business, or a branch of your business at www.askthelawyer.us. That's www.askthelawyer.us, or call 855-768-8845. Again, 855-768-8845.
Celebrating diversity, empowering Black, Caribbean, and immigrant businesses during National Small Business Week in New York City.
Welcome to Business Matters, a presentation of the Chamber Coalition, which comprises the New American Chamber of Commerce, the African American International Chamber of Commerce, and the Hispanic American International Chamber of Commerce. To become a chamber member, be a guest, or register for our events, go to www.nacc.nyc. That's www.nacc.nyc, or call us at 718-722-9217. That's 718-722-9217.
As National Small Business Week, which runs from April 28 to May 4, unfolds, it's a time to recognize and celebrate the immense contributions of small businesses to our economy and communities. In the vibrant tapestry of New York City, a significant portion of these businesses are owned and operated by Black, Caribbean, and immigrant entrepreneurs whose resilience, creativity, and determination enrich the fabric of our society. Nowhere is this diversity more evident than in the boroughs of Brooklyn and beyond. Brooklyn, a hub of culture and diversity, is a testament to the entrepreneurial spirit of Black, Caribbean, and immigrant communities. From the lively streets of Flatbush to the storied avenues of Bedford-Stuyvesant, these entrepreneurs have established a diverse range of businesses, each offering unique products and services that reflect their cultural heritage. Caribbean-owned businesses reign supreme in neighborhoods like Crown Heights and East Flatbush, serving up delectable dishes and authentic flavors that transport customers to the islands. Whether it's a savory plate of jerk chicken, a refreshing glass of sorrel, or a mouth-watering patty, these eateries are more than just restaurants. They are cultural landmarks that bridge the gap between the Caribbean and New York City. Meanwhile, in the heart of Brooklyn's Bed-Stuy in Brownsville, Black-owned businesses are thriving, offering everything from fashion and beauty to art and entertainment. From boutique clothing stores showcasing Afrocentric designs to community theaters celebrating Black culture, these businesses are economic engines and pillars of empowerment and representation within their communities. But the spirit of entrepreneurship transcends borough boundaries, extending its reach into every corner of New York City. In Queens, the vibrant neighborhoods of Jamaica and Flushing are home to a multitude of immigrant-owned businesses, ranging from family-owned restaurants to bustling markets brimming with international goods. These businesses not only cater to the diverse needs of their communities, but also serve as cultural ambassadors, sharing the traditions and flavors of their homelands with all who enter their doors. In the Bronx, immigrant-owned businesses are not just economic contributors, but also custodians of cultural heritage. From bodegas and corner stores to specialty shops and ethnic markets, these businesses play a crucial role in preserving the cultural traditions of their owners while providing essential goods and services. Staten Island, often overlooked in discussions of New York City's diverse landscape, is also home to a vibrant community of small businesses owned and operated by immigrants worldwide. Staten Island's entrepreneurial spirit knows no bounds, reflecting the borough's rich tapestry of cultures and traditions, from Italian bakeries to Sri Lankan restaurants.
And here is our chairman, Brian Figueroa Esquire, speaking about small business solutions.
Good day, good day, good day. My name is Brian Figueroa of the law firm Figueroa & Associates. This is Ask the Lawyer. You got questions, we got answers. I've been in New York State for 35 years. I've been practicing law for 25 years. And one of the areas of practice that we have, along with our chambers of commerce, is the New American, the African American, the Hispanic American Chamber of Commerce, is our special program called our Small Business Solutions. What does that mean? Well, a lot of people who come here from the Caribbean do very well at business. If you look at White Plains Road, if you look at Flatbush Avenue, Utica Avenue, Liberty Avenue, Jamaica Avenue, we see a lot of businesses, Caribbean businesses, restaurant owners. These restaurant owners become other business owners, or their family, their friends. Like in the construction business, we have a lot of Caribbean construction businesses. Why? Because a lot of our people come here from the Caribbean with degrees or training as plumbers, carpenters, the professional fees, painters, and electricians. So we have quite a few Caribbean people starting their own trade businesses. Not only Caribbean businesses or immigrants, but also immigrants from Africa, Latin America. And these businesses strive. So our Small Business Solutions program is a program that we orientate people who may have business knowledge in the Caribbean and teach them what they can do in the U.S. Some of the things that we work with them is getting the minority certification, whether it be woman certified, minority certified businesses for city, state, and the federal government, or the New York, New Jersey Purchasing Council. Because once you become part of the business community, you want to bid for contracts with the city, which is $90 billion a year, with the state, the federal government. For a long time, we have been excluded from obviously getting these contracts with the city and the state. And it means that billions and billions of dollars of contracts is not available to us. So being a member of our chamber, being a member of our Small Business Solutions program, we help you prepare for the real world. For those of you who are starting your own business, a lot of people, what they do, they incorporate their business, whether it be a LLC, a C Corp, a S Corp, before they even wrote their business plan. And a business plan is not something that you will just download in a program or off of the internet. Different businesses maybe have similar plans according to industry, but you have to get more specific than that. Additionally, in this age of technology, you must have your own website for your business. So we go through all of these issues, these planning issues, even before you set up your LLC. My recommendation also is obviously getting that website done. In a way, and you should understand this, your business plan is your website. Your website is supposed to get you business, and that's part of obviously doing business. You cannot do business if you don't have clients, if you don't have customers. And your website is supposed to facilitate that for you. So part of a business plan is your marketing plan. Part of your business plan is how do you finance your business. And for the first year, when your business is getting the feel of things, so to speak, you'll probably have more expenses than income. So businesses fail also. How do you avoid failure? Why do businesses fail? These are things that you should understand. And by constructing this business plan and having people vet it for you, it's a great idea. Now, a LLC is good for two things. One, raising capital, or two, in wills, trust, and estate planning. Those are the two reasons that LLC was invented. It's a limited liability corporation, but the way it is structured, it gives you very creative ways to raise capital for your business or to borrow money for your business. These are issues you must understand. How your business is taxed hasn't changed. So the LLC didn't change how you are taxed. It changed how you raise capital for your business, how you move your assets from one generation to another. The old saying, you live life like you will die tomorrow, you run your business like you will live forever. My name is Brian Figueroa of the law firm Figueroa & Associates. This is Ask the Lawyer. You got questions, we got answers. If you want that small business solutions consultation, give us a call at 855-768-8845. Again, 855-768-8845. Or go to our website, Ask the Lawyer, at www.askthelawyer.us. Again, www.askthelawyer.us. So today, we are talking about small business solutions with the law firm Figueroa & Associates. So whether you own a business, want to start a business, want to get loans for your business, the law firm of Figueroa & Associates and our Small Business Solutions program, along with our partnership with the New American Chamber of Commerce, the African American International Chamber of Commerce, and the Hispanic American International Chamber of Commerce, could facilitate and help you, gaining that successful business. So we talk about the business plan. And one of the biggest issues for minority business is how do you capitalize your business? Where do you get money to fund your business? Traditionally, for most Americans, they get capital from the equity in their home. So you could borrow money from that asset, or your parents could borrow money from that asset to help you capitalize your business, to fund your business. Because going to the banks, most time, either because we are redlined, because we are minorities, meaning that we don't get money from banks because they don't like minorities, or we didn't have a home that we could get a line of equity on, it is very difficult, past, present, and future, to fund those businesses. Additionally, a lot of us make that mistake that we want to put our salary on the business plan. Dear sir, our salary is our profit. Our business makes no profit. We don't have a salary. So sometimes we include our salaries in a business plan, and lenders become wary of our intent. The last person paid is the business owner. Yes, that's the reality for small businesses. And that's part of the reality that we share with you when you do your business plan, when you prepare, obviously, your loans, applying for business loans. But again, as I said, that home equity loan, borrowing from your pension plan, is how most people will capitalize their business. The other issue that we see with a lot of businesses is who gets what. So if you have 3 people starting a business, it doesn't mean that everybody gets 1/3 the equity of that business. And some partners have to get a salary because they will actually be working with the business. So some business owners bring capital. Some might bring more capital than others. Some might bring skills and expertise that others lack, whether it be technology or whether it be the type of degree that they got throughout their academic life. So we have to be careful. In restaurant business, it has a high failure record. Why? Because everybody who think that they could cook, that they are a chef. And that's a big mistake. And different industries have different problems, which we must understand. Again, my name is Brian Figueroa of the law firm Figueroa & Associates. This is Ask the Lawyer. You got questions, we got answers. If you have a small business solution problem, so to speak, you want to start a business, you want to expand a business, you want to get a loan for your business, please give us a call for our small business solutions consultation. The number to call, the number to keep, the number to share is 855-768-8845. Again, 855-768-8845. Or visit our website, the law firm of Figueroa & Associates, Ask the Lawyer, at www.askthelawyer.us. Again, www.askthelawyer.us. Thank you.
As we commemorate National Small Business Week, let's not only acknowledge the economic contributions of Black, Caribbean, and immigrant-owned businesses, but also reaffirm our commitment to their growth and success. Every purchase made at these businesses, whether it's a meal at a local restaurant, a shopping spree at a neighborhood boutique, or availing services from a community-based enterprise, directly contributes to their economic empowerment and our cultural appreciation. In the diverse mosaic of New York City, small businesses are more than just engines of commerce. They are beacons of hope, resilience, and community pride. So this National Small Business Week, let's celebrate the entrepreneurs who dare to dream and the businesses that reflect the rich tapestry of our city's cultural heritage.
You are invited to the Chamber Coalition Small Business Sense Bootcamp. Join our 5-session webinar series where we provide education and business preparation for small business owners and startups. Learn the basics of business planning, how to finance your business alternatives and your credit as an asset, marketing and social media strategies, small business solutions, legal, tax, accounting, banking, and insurance, and how to do business with the government and corporations. Register at startupsbootcamp.eventbrite.com.
Are you looking for a side hustle as an independent contractor? Are you looking to make extra cash and business opportunities? We have opportunities for graduates from our online Chambers Paralegal program to work with lawyers and other legal professionals in New York State or persons with similar qualifications. We also have opportunities for other chamber businesses in graphic arts and design, creating and updating websites in WordPress, the most popular platform, and other platforms, social media experts in the various platforms, and database experts. There is also a high demand for voiceovers, audio and video podcast editing in the marketing field, journalists, and other professionals in the services industry who can work in the virtual world for U.S. businesses. Send your resume and a cover letter explaining why you or your business is the right fit for these partnerships to info@myiqinc.com. That's info@myiqinc.com.
Do you have a legal issue, question, or concern? Turn to Ask the Lawyer. You have questions? We've got answers. For a consultation or to refer a client, visit www.askthelawyer.us. Again, www.askthelawyer.us. You can also register for our paralegal program, get legal news, business consults, or other information on educational issues. Yes, ask the lawyer. You have questions, we've got answers. For a consultation or to refer a client, visit www.askthelawyer.us. Again, www.askthelawyer.us.
Good day. This is Ashley Dawkins, immigration paralegal at the international law firm of Figueroa and Associates. I have been deported. Can I return to the United States? Returning to the U.S. after deportation is a challenging process, but it's not impossible. Here are some key points. A. Deportation grounds. People are deported for various reasons, including entering the United States without permission, B. Violating immigration status terms, C. Criminal offenses leading to deportability, and D. Security-related concerns. Things to consider are A. The inadmissibility period. After deportation, individuals are inadmissible for a specified period. The length of inadmissibility depends on the reasons for removal, the number of removals, and whether they left voluntarily or after removal hearings. Some grounds of removal allow for waivers, except security-related grounds. Waivers may reduce the waiting period for re-entry, and severity of removal grounds affect waiver approval likelihood. How to get back. Form I-212 application. Individuals seeking re-entry file Form I-212 to request permission. USCIS then reviews the application and grants permission if eligible. Please note that U.S. citizens cannot be legally deported. They can return to the U.S. at any time. How to prove that you're a U.S. citizen? Determining your U.S. citizenship depends on various factors. Here are some scenarios to consider. Were you born in the U.S.? If you were born in the U.S., your birth certificate issued in the United States is proof of your citizenship. Do you have grandparents or parents born in the United States? You may be a U.S. citizen if one of your parents or grandparents was born in the United States or its territories. Additionally, if one or both of your parents became a naturalized U.S. citizen before your 18th birthday, you may also be a U.S. citizen. Naturalization. If you're a lawful permanent resident, a green card holder, you can apply for naturalization after meeting specific requirements established by Congress in the Immigration and Nationality Act. Always remember to consult a legal professional. For personalized guidance, consult with the immigration attorney or visit the U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services website for detailed information. If you have been dipped and dissed and want to come back to the United States, or if you want to prevent being dipped, call us at 855-768-8845. That's 855-768-8845. Or schedule an appointment with us at www.askthelawyer.us. That's www.askthelawyer.us. This is Ask the Lawyer. You have questions? We've got the answers.
This show is a production of IQ Inc. Marketing. If you would like to advertise your product or service on this show to the U.S. and Caribbean markets and through our multicultural publications in New York, please call 866-435-3286 or send an email to info@myiqinc.com.
Love is in the air. Do you know that a prenup or an irrevocable trust can say, I love you in a way flowers and chocolates never could? Ask the lawyer. Let the law firm of Fig, Arrow and Associates show you how. Don't hesitate. Call 855-768-8845 or visit www.askthelawyer.us to schedule an appointment today.
Thank you for listening to Ask the Lawyer International Edition with attorney Brian Figueroa of the law firm Figueroa and Associates in New York. We hope you enjoyed the show, which featured immigration visitors visa, starting and doing business in New York, entertainment and business visas, religious visas, and much more. Whether you are outside the U.S. or have family in New York, the number to call, share, and keep is 855 855-768-8845. That's 855-768-8845. Please schedule a consultation with us at www.askthelawyer.us. That's www.askthelawyer.us. This is Ask the Lawyer, International Edition. You have questions? We've got the answers.